remember days when the sun shone
Blueprint?
and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
I have no idea what the districts thing is about. Oh, so these are other buildings that you can build and develop inside the hamlet, I'm guessing. Memories can be found in the Endless Harvest quest. Okay, so I need to go... I'm assuming that this one is the Color of Madness. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to take a look at the Color of Madness at some point. Which is the farmstead. I don't think I have a musketeer, do I? Oh yeah, I do. Dubois. If I'm going to the farmstead, I'm probably not gonna go there for the Vengeful Boots. Courtyard. Ooh. Though I don't think I actually use... I don't think I actually use the Hellions' bleed abilities all that much. She does have a good bleed ability, but... I usually have Barbaric Yarp and the Adrenaline Rush instead of the bleed abilities, as they make her more durable. You can look after herself a lot more. She can stun enemies, which is really useful, things like that. I'll probably wait until that's something else. What else have we got? None of this is really screaming out to me as useful. There we have it, we're going there. I love the Blight Robber, and the Blighting Satchel is really good for her. Though it does have -4 dodge, the increase in speed and Blight skill is really good. What I would probably actually do is send people who are good with Blight to the Cove, as bleeding doesn't really work all that well. Perhaps I'll go for a Mark team. You probably use some rest, actually. She's good at marking. So if I do a hybrid team, maybe have these guys at the back, and then in the front have ones which are good at marking. Okay, because she's got... He's very much a Blight person. Blight and Marked. They might actually make a pretty good team. Okay. We'll try that out. Okay. So, Blight skill chance. I might... I'm probably going to put that on someone with more speed. Disease resist is sort of useful, I guess. None of these people have much going for them. So 20% trap, 30, 40, 40. Okay, they've got quite high speed, so I think I'll give them that one. And I'll pair it with the speed stone, I think, to equal out the disadvantage there. And then these are a marksman. So I will actually put the blight skills chance on her. And I think I will leave... I think I'll leave that alone for now. Okay, what's that? That moves her back. And that's good blight. That's a blight which is good against damage. Okay, so bypassing guard is very useful, especially in places like the one that we're going. Stealth is not so much, so I think I'm going to use these 4 abilities for her. There we go. Getting her to move forward and move back is very useful. So they're equally balanced. This one, bypassing guard, is going to be very useful because of the Pelagic Guardians. So she'll be able to break through the block that they have on enemies that perhaps need more that need just a little more to be killed. Because sometimes you do have the issue of they'll be on 3 HP or something silly like that, and then they'll get guarded by the pelagic people, and that's not very useful at all. So they're all upgraded. They have all the skills. It's nice to be able to afford all of the gear. Need to use the Antiquarian more, I think. So what do we need to do? Explore 90% of the rooms. So they have a minor healing ability, and same for this one. Okay. Gave them trinkets, so it's time to... So, as it's a medium one, there's probably going to be 2 or 3 things that we need to get past. So, this ability that the Plague Doctor has can cure blight and bleed on other people and on themselves, so that means that I don't have to worry so much about taking with me things like the anti-venom and the bandage. It does come in very useful in places that cause a lot of those issues, like the Weald where we were. You can have a lot of blight and a lot of bleeding, and the same for here. There's usually a lot of bleeding effects. I'm taking plenty of food and torches to get through a slightly longer quest.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Okay, so this is quite a large map. I have to be quite careful about managing the resources and things, like food. So, what do you do? Okay, so that is quite an annoying enemy, but I do need to focus on killing this one at the back, and I missed. Great. So actually I might pull that one forward if I can. Perfect. Extra damage versus marked, but it can't hit the front. So let's reduce the accuracy of that guy. So on its next turn, that one should die. Don't have to worry so much about that. Ooh, so the mark has cleared off of this one, which isn't great, but as it's at the front, I could target it better with more abilities and things.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Okay. So now it's just this one at the front. As it will die on its turn, I think I'm going to focus on using some healing abilities and making sure that people are back up to scratch where they need to be. Oh, excellent. Critical heal. Yeah, why not? Smack.
Obliterated.
Nice, we found a couple of
Seize this
deeds.
momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Lutomania, what was that one? Obsessed with cleanliness, that's not going to be great down here. Okay, what we got? So we've got 2 deep stingers and a shaman. And of course the stun went through on that one. Not what we want, but we can just keep going with it.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Okay, what's that do? Chance to stun. It's got a 50% stun resist chance. So I'm just gonna throw the light grenade at it. Is that enough to kill it? Yes, it is. Perfect. Okay. Okay, and then that will kill that one.
As the fiend falls,
Sorted.
a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, let's give her some healing. More healing.
The slow death.
Because one of the things that I really like about the Blight Dot is that you can use the time between when they have the Blight and the start of the creature's next turn to use a lot more of the support abilities to heal your people and to get people back up a bit more to where you want them to be. And that can be really useful because obviously you can't heal outside of battles and things, so it does end up being very much a health management situation if you're not being careful about it. Okay. In a way, I'm being quite lucky in that I've not been having too many battles. Okay, so we have a journal snippet. So this is from the Journal of Darius, Highwayman, number 5 of 6. Day 8. Moira has been afflicted with sickness. It must have been some rotting air from a coffin she insisted on piercing with her spade. As terrible as this place is, I know I will not fall for any trap nor crazed idiot. I wager my lucky coin on it. Okay. Okay, so that had a good impact. So they got Night Owl, so they have greater speed if the torch is low. Okay. Right. There we go, that's 2 down already. Let's see if we can't pull this one to the front. Okay, so it avoided moving, but that does make it more vulnerable to the musketeer. Ooh, really? 1 HP? Okay. That's kind of annoying.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Okay.
Continually onslaught.
Well, now you did.
Destroy them all.
Which one? What does that one do? Bypass guard. Okay.
A brilliant confluence of skill.
Oh, I did not think that they were going to act before me. Okay, well, I do get to do a little bit more healing. Unless these two miss, you will die. Oh yeah.
Surges as the enemy crumbles. Success so clearly in view. Or
Right.
is it merely a trick of the light?
Unless things go south very quickly, I'll probably go to the red room here, down to the bottom one, and back up, and then camp. Because that should be about half of the rooms there.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Okay. I've only got 6 torches left, which means I need to start preserving them as much as possible. May mean that I have to concentrate on a lot of the time it'll come down to scouting as to when I know I need to use a torch. Going down lower, it's more dangerous for my people, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Not good. Okay. Okay, let's give them some less accuracy. So the fights inside rooms do tend to be a lot more difficult. The enemies tend to be harder to kill, or they have a better combination of enemies.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna have to start healing people, because otherwise I'm not gonna get through many more of these rooms. That one's going to die on its turn. That's not going to die on its turn, so I might just... Oh, okay, that didn't work. Well, it's going to die on its next turn. Okay, well it bought me some time. And that's good. Okay.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Yes, okay, so that one's going to die on its turn. Let's just immediately start smashing through these.
Executed with impunity.
Okay. I am going to have to camp at the next room.
Hold fast or expire.
I can use some food stores to replenish some of her health for now, but this is going to be a problem.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I think the best thing to do is just to keep moving forward with it and hope that we do get some good luck. There we go, that was lucky. I think I might push my luck and try for this room. Simply because the more... Actually, no, I'm going to play it safe this time. I've actually come to really like her, so I'm not going to chance losing her.
Without hope.
Okay, what do you have? Ooh, increased blight skill chance, like that. Protection and max HP, I also like that one. Okay, so that's healing. Okay. Let's encourage her. Have we got any others? We have one time left, but we don't have any abilities for it.